Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Winner Circle Sports Betting Podcast. It's Monday. What's this? The 28th of October. Welcome on into the show. It's Monday. That means Chip Chirimbes, Doug Upstone, and myself. We are powered by GamblersWorld.net, as always. So be sure to give GamblersWorld.net a follow for all of our premium picks. This is the free pick show. We'll be talking some NBA today, but we're going to talk about our NFL and college football weekend, what's on store ahead. We got a World Series game. Hit the like button, notification bell, subscribe to the YouTube channel here so you know when we post our free pick videos daily, Monday through Thursday. Live show on Football Friday, 1 p.m. We got a live show on Monday night for NFL Live at 7 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss out on that. And the premium stuff, as always, GamblersWorld.net for our premium plays. Chip Chirimbes is on a good little run with his 6-1 NFL run. I can't complain. I had a nice winning weekend. I think I went a combined 10-4 NFL college football for this past week. I'm happy about that. 2 winning weeks in the NFL in a row. There we go. My 5-5s are behind me. I'm going to go, I'll get to Chip second. Let's go to Doug to see how Doug has been this weekend because I know Chip's big run. I don't know how Doug did this weekend. Doug, how are you?
Thanks for you know what? Go with Chip. Chip's got a better story than I do. So go
All
with
right,
Chip.
we'll go Chip. He's red hot.
Well, after 2 disastrous Sundays in a row, and finally came through with not only a mega buck winner with Jacksonville, but we had Cleveland. It was a great day for us. 6-1 on the weekend NFL action, and tonight we got a big Monday night game out there, Sean. I really like the side. I've posted it, and of course NBA is underway right now, Doug. And I know you're looking forward to that each and every day. We've got action, and it's one thing about the NBA. You're able to sit there day after day and just work on it, and I love it. I love the NBA. I love college basketball as well. But we've got to come back with the big game winners. So hopefully we'll come up with a couple of winners on the program today and start off the week right.
Everybody likes the hot stuff. 6-1 NFL weekend, not too shabby. I don't know. You got to play them at 6-1. Someone will, because they'll be like, "Well, I had a 7-teamer. You stink." Listen, folks, 6-1 is going to put money in your pocket. Head to GamblersWorld.net. Get Chip's big play for tonight. As you mentioned, it's NBA time. I got an NBA pickup and a Monday Night Football game up tonight. But Doug, what do you got over at GamblersWorld.net coming up for the week?
Well, I got 3 things going tonight. As a matter of fact, I did not have a good weekend in college or in football, so disappointed in that. Kind of similar to last week, just a mixture of what turned out to be some teams that just didn't really come to play, which was a surprise to me, and some other things that just didn't go my way, that it went the way for others. So, but you just as you mentioned, you wipe yourself off, you get up, and you plug away and come right back at it this next week. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. But like I said, I got 3 things going tonight. Among them, World Series Game 3. I'm 11-5 in the playoffs, so been a real nice year. So I got a side on that one. And then Chip mentioned NBA. I just had my second NBA game of the year. I go at it pretty conservatively the first 10 days or so of the season just to get a feel for what's going on. That's just my style. But I do have one I definitely like tonight. And I have a hockey play and a nice little 6-2 run in the NHL. So got that one dialed up as well, Sean.
There you go. Again, folks, these are the free pick videos. We try to win them all. I know I try to pick out a winner and find a good angle for us here. I know Doug and Chip do as well as all of our other cappers. But the premium stuff, and again, those are our best bets. Look at this. A spectacular savings. 3 7-30 packages are 13% off. Is that for like Friday the 13th? Is that kind of like a 13% off? Is that what that kind of going to the Halloween spectacular with Halloween coming this week? Why not get a 3-day package, folks? Because you can get Monday Night Football, World Series action, any hockey or NBA we got. Plus, we got college football tomorrow and Wednesday as well, and Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Okay, so you got football 7 days a week. You can't really beat it. I'm with you, though, Doug. For NBA, kind of pick and choose for myself here because I don't really love the NBA all that much because of the guys, how they sit out. And we do this show early. Sometimes we're doing this at 10 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes we're doing it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We don't know who's all going to suit up later. It's tough to, these NBA guys, it's like, I don't feel good today. My elbow hurts. I got some eczema. I got to rub some lotion on. I can't play today. It's a tough grind. And you don't know how guys are going to respond early, right? I mean, these teams, you got some changes. We're going to go, I was going to start with you, Doug, but since we're talking about how the flow goes with NBA, actually, we're going to start with you because you got the Knicks and the Cavaliers. One team that's actually kind of made a trade, moved some parts around. Starting out, hey, we got to get in a flow here. It's not this guy's team. It's this guy's team. We're bringing in trades. We're trading depth out. Here we go. Cavaliers, a 2.5-point underdog total of 223. The new look Knicks, I guess they'd be, right? You make a deal, you get rid of your leading scorer, basically, Randall last year, and here you are a week into the season.
Yeah. Cleveland started off 3-0 straight up and against the spread, and they've looked good. I have read some complaints of people saying, well, they haven't played anybody. Okay. And of course, there's truth in that. But here's the deal, though. They're 3-0 against the spread, as I just mentioned. So they're exceeding market expectations, and they've won each of those contests by 12 or more points. So, I mean, what else do you got to do? Knicks, they looked awful against Boston, the opener. They came back. They just clobbered Indiana, winning by 25 2 days later. I think it's way too early to make a lot of judgments on this, but there's just something that I noticed going into this game. We'll see if it plays out to be true here. The Knicks shot over 53% in their combined or total of in their first two games, but they've also allowed the opposing team to make half their shots. I don't necessarily think either one of those things are the one is good for shooting, but I don't think the Knicks are necessarily that good a shooting team. And their defense is a little questionable, at least to start the year, which is very much unlike Tom Thibodeau. However, the thing about them, it started last year, they've changed kind of their philosophy. It seemed to be more offensive than defensive with the current roster or the roster that they had. Cleveland, to me, looks good. Last Monday, I predicted they would win the Central Division here, and I'm sticking with that. I like the fact that this team catching 2.5 points in this one, and the last 17 times that they have covered 3 games in a row or more, 13-4 against the money line. Give me the Cavaliers plus the 2.5.
Doug Upstone, Monday official video pick here. Cavaliers plus 2.5 versus the New York Knicks. Chip, thoughts?
Yeah. I like a side in this game, and I've posted it on the gamblersworld.net. I have a 3-pack of NBA games out there, and this is my lead play. But, the Knicks have beaten Cleveland 5 out of the last 6 times they played them, 8 out of the last 10. But the thing about this matchup is Cleveland right now, number 1 in the NBA in field goal percentage. Number 2, the New York Knicks. And like you said, Doug, the Knicks got rid of 2 high-profile scorers. Those guys, Randall and DiCrescenzo, I think his name was, they were scorers. And they'd come in and give you a shot of adrenaline. They are gone. But with Brunson there, I still see this Knicks team moving the ball down the floor and scoring a lot of points. Knicks are number 2 in field goals. Cleveland's number 1. I'm playing this over. The Knicks are 26th in defense. Like you said, the lax thing they had, Doug. They just don't seem to be able to want to play on that side of the court.
All right. Chip's rolling with the over here. Doug's official play, the show official play, Cavaliers plus 2.5. Chip has mentioned he has a premium play on this. I also do. I got a premium play on this game today between the Knicks and the Cavs over at gamblersworld.net, so go check that out. And be sure to check Doug's today. He also has World Series game winner 3-up. We didn't even touch on that a little bit. We got Mets and Dodgers, and we have NBA Massacre from Doug also as well tonight. And a hockey underdog. Doug is covering it all. He's got a trifecta, a triple play of winners up at gamblersworld.net. Go get it. Now, Chip Chirimbes. No, I can't give you an NFL game, even though you're 6-1 on it. So we'll bypass that. We're going to look at the Bucks and the Celtics. Although you do have NFL up as a play tonight on the website gamblersworld.net, but the Bucks 9.5-point underdogs to the Celtics. I mean, I saw a 10 on an offshore joint too as well. Total 232. What? These guys beat Philadelphia with no Embiid and no George, and then they start losing to the Nets as a 9-point favorite. I mean, what is going on with the? I look. My initial response is I see this. I'm like, well, I want to take the Bucks, but am I? Talk me off the edge here. Is this too many points? Why is this line so high?
Are you coming to me with this, Sean?
Yes, it's your game.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you. Boston is 3-0. They routed the Knicks. They certainly like defending the championship crown. They were the best team last year, and they appear to be the best team out there right now. This Milwaukee team, I've got a question about it. Like you said, they beat a really injured and depleted 76er team. And then they come out and they get blown out by Brooklyn. And 9.5, 10 points, Sean and Doug, that's a huge number. And I think I'm gonna take Milwaukee anyway, because I think maybe they were caught in a look ahead situation here. Doc Rivers is running the show over there in Milwaukee, so who knows? He's probably going to get to a point where you can win, and then you just get beat when it counts. So I'll take Milwaukee right now, and but I shouldn't say that. Doc Rivers does have an NBA championship, does he not? Did he win one?
He does, but he's kind of choked away a couple with the Clippers and the he's kind of blown it when it's mattered.
That's my motivation. Doc's returning with the Bucks to Boston, and he's going to have his team ready to play.
Taking the Bucks plus 9.5. I listen. I don't hate the Bucks there plus 9.5 as well, right? I mean, they've looked bad losing to the Bulls and the Nets, and Middleton. The guy's always kind of been on and off the last couple of years. Yeah. But if this team is going to respond to their coach, this is where they usually win. Like, go in, play the defending champs, show up versus his old team. So I'm with you there. Doug, what do you think? Are they going to kind of rally around Rivers here against an old squad, even though it's not an old squad? It's not the same kind of team and all, but it's –
yeah, well, I touched on this last week as well on Monday, and I am a Bucks fan, okay, a longtime Bucks fan, but here's the thing. First of all, they don't have enough defense, okay. We've seen that the last 2 years. They're not getting younger, which I brought up last Monday, and so Gary Trent Jr., nice offensive player, okay. They've made their roster is better, but it's not better yet. And so, I mean, the Bulls just torched them. So did the Nets in terms of points allowed. So they're still not doing a good job guarding opposing guards. These guys are getting penetration, taking the ball inside, either scoring themselves or pushing the ball out. To me, I'm looking at this and saying, there's a reason why they put up a number of 9.5, even though it seems improbable. I don't think Doc Rivers is a good coach anymore. I think he's an average coach at best. When he had the best team in the NBA and they won a championship, okay, that's one thing. That's when he had the best team. Yeah. Other opportunities that he had very good teams that were expected to go on, and they did not. At this point in his career, I think he's just another guy, okay, in terms of coaching, another retread guy. I'll take Boston minus 9.5 myself on this one.
Retread guy with a win and some championship series losses. He's gotten to the retread territory.
In my world, he has. I can tell you that.
And folks, Doug brought up our last Monday show. We did a little future show. We talked about a couple teams we like for win totals and stuff like that. So I'm sure you can find that on the archive section of the podcast form on the Winner Circle YouTube channel. And while you're doing that, hit the like button and notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Again, free pick video here. They're free picks. As mentioned, Doug's got everything covered today. He's got hockey. He's got NBA. He's got World Series action. Gambles are all done in. Chip as well. NBA. NFL tonight. I'm the same. We got NFL. We got Major League Baseball up. Go get it. Gambles rolled down for the premium stuff. Again, the free picks. Last week, 2-1 we went on Tuesday. Not a good Wednesday for me and Chip. We went 0-2 in college football. It happens. But we bounced back with a 2-1 Thursday of NFL football, the three of us. So not a bad week there, winning some games. My game today in the NBA, the association. I hate that when they say that. Stupid. That's the NBA, folks. Lakers, Sun. You got to love we got a rematch 4 days into the season. These guys played on the 25th. It is now the 28th. And I don't understand the scheduling. But here we are. Is it payback time for the Suns here? 3.5 4-point favorite, total of 227. They blew a 22-point lead on the road. Not good. Not a good look for if you're a Suns fan there. Bradley Beal questionable. Are we shocked? The guy's played more than 57 games once in the last 5 years. I'm shocked he's hurt. Who would have saw this one coming? But I'll go back to our Monday show like Doug did. I was talking about the Suns picking up a new point guard, take a little pressure off Booker and Beal to be distributors. Nope, we got that guy. So I don't even care about Beal not playing. I'm going to go with the Suns here. I will lay the points. Yes, AD has been great. Yes, LeBron looks rejuvenated playing with his son. Although not playing, like I guess the son playing in warm-ups and some plays 2 minutes a game.
He's got some pom-poms. He's shaking them.
Listen, this is a kind of like a payback kind of game. Why do I feel that the Lakers, it's their first road game? I'm not buying. Listen, that's great. You're 3-0. It'll be, you guys are great. Back-to-back in-season tournament champions. You'll be wonderful in November. You'll be a 9 seed in May when the playoffs start. Suns get it done. I'm expecting KD to come out, have a big night, control. That's what he does. Big shot kind of game. You blew the game last, 22-point lead. Not so fast this time. Suns at home to get it done. I will lay the 3.5 here in the video. Doug, Suns or Lakers?
Well, I'm going to go with Suns, but in a little different scenario. Okay, as you mentioned, they have the motivational aspect with a game just 3 days ago, in which they blew the big lead. I think that helps, and I also like the fact that they had a win over Dallas as an underdog. Okay, on Saturday night, so that was good. So I'm going to take the first half line on this one, and
there you go.
Underdogs like the Lakers that are 2 to 3.5 points off a home win against a division rival, against a team that is off a home win, are just 5-24 against the first half line. Also like to add in the Suns are 6-0 against the number in the first half at home. If they are coming off an upset win as an underdog, winning by 10.6 points per game, give me the Suns -2 on the first half line.
There you go. 2 first half line. You know what? Maybe even, I might even do a little -1 for the first quarter. You figure out, you know what? Let's come out. We're home. It's the Lakers. We're pumped up. Big first quarter, first half. I get it. Chip, thoughts on this game that's just happens to be taking place on the 28th day of October?
Well, I can tell you a few other things that happened on this day, but I'll give you a quick Lakers 3-0 first game on the road, right? And there's just something wrong with this number. I just think that Phoenix has been rated, I think, a better team overall than what I've seen as far as the points. But I think the odds maker is in conflict with what I've been reading as far as the projections for the year. And Lakers have already posted a win, and being the Antichrist. And most likely, it looks like Phoenix is supposed to come back and get a little bit of revenge. I'm going to take the points with the Lakers because it's so short. And but you know what wasn't short? I can tell you what was short again. Do you know that 1924, on this date in Dublin, Ireland, that the White Sox and the New York Baseball Giants played an 8-4 exhibition game, and the paid attendance, are you ready for this now? Hold on to your hats, 20 people. So I guess the Irish they wanted to play some Gaelic games where they're not too crazy about baseball. In 1953, on this date, a defensive back named Bud Grant intercepted 5 passes in a single game for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. In 1962, Io Tittle threw 7 TDs. Elmore Smith had 17 blocks for the Lakers in 73. And my man, Calvin Murphy, who I actually played my first high school basketball game against, started his NBA free throw streak at 58 consecutive games on this date in 1975. And in 87, Bobby Orr scored his last and final NHL goal. And I'm sorry about the Lakers, guys. It's just the way it is.
No, listen, I get it. The Suns are a team expecting a lot, injuries, old guys, but unlike the Knicks, the new KD to this team, they got a little bit of back and forth. They kind of know each other a little bit now. So
yeah, and again, and I can support Chip's theory because the line opened at 2.5 and it's up to 4.
Yeah.
So there's a little extra value there if you like the underdog. So I can support that idea. That's honestly among the reasons why I went with the first half instead. To tell you the truth,
I always feel like in a spot like that, you come out with a first half or a first quarter on a team, right? They want to come out, make a statement, whether they played bad their last game. Forget about this is a game where they blew a 22-point lead versus a rival versus, the best guy in the league right now. LeBron. I mean, people say somebody else is better. Let's be honest. He's still the face of the NBA right now, So it's not like you're not going to get up to come in and play this guy. And the fact you blew a 22-point lead, you should have won. Well, let's go. And also, is this I believe this is probably like a TNT ESPN game tonight, probably, right?
I wouldn't think so. On a Monday night.
It's Monday. It's Monday. That's right. It's a Monday.
Right. Yeah, going up against the World Series and stuff. Yeah.
That's right. I thought it was I'm so used to the
and Monday Night Football.
Yeah, and who's not looking forward to that?
No, I'm saying you're up against the World Series and NFL
Right,
football.
right.
So
I mean, the Giants. What Giants are? What 4? Or the Giants and the Jets are what 4-30 or 4-26 in on
prime times.
Thursday, Sunday, and Monday nights. I believe that's their combined straight up record, if I'm not mistaken.
I think Jones is 1-14 in prime time.
Yeah,
I mean, as a starter for the Giants.
just
Yeah.
Is there? I believe there is a 20 straight win for the Steelers on Monday night or something too, as well. I thought I saw on Twitter.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
That is ridiculous. that is insane. When you think about that for a second,
look at it. You're right. That is.
Most times, I mean, we've been getting some duddies by putting a garbage team on every once in a while, but the Steelers are still in the AFC North, where you figure you're going to have the Ravens, who have been decent. We can make fun of the Browns, but I mean, you figure they're not playing some terrible team, and in a rivalry game, that's going to be a tough game against Cleveland, even when Cleveland was down in Cincinnati. Anyway, that's enough Monday Night Football. You want the premium Monday Night Football, folks? From Chip, Doug, myself, head over to gamblersworld.net. This is an NBA free pick video. We'll be wrapping up. I like the Phoenix Suns -3.5. Doug Upstone's like the Cleveland Cavaliers plus the 2.5. Chip Chirimbes is taking the Milwaukee Bucks plus 9.5. So, a couple dogs, a little small fave here at home on a Monday night. Be sure to check out the live show today, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll have some props for the NFL Monday Night Football game. I might even throw some Major League Baseball props in there with Bueller and Schmidt going for the Dodgers and Yankees respectively. So be sure to check that out. For Doug Upstone, Chip Chirimbes, myself, Winner Circle, and GamblesWorld.net. Have a good Monday. Hope to see you with me live at 7 o'clock today. Gentlemen, good luck to you. Bye-bye.